Hey, what's up everybody? It's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back to the channel for another Clash of Kings video. So guys, you already know how I feel about this whole Prestige 6 and T11 troop thing. I think the T11 troop thing could be a good thing, but the whole Prestige 6 thing, they could have called it anything else and I probably would have been half as angry as I am right now. But the fact that they said Prestige 6 isn't coming, now they're putting it in, you know, it puts a sour taste in my mouth. But for this video, there's going to be no sour taste. And I want both of us to look at this with an open mind. And we're going to, you know, evaluate it as if we don't have already, like, you know, hate it already. So we're going to look at it, see what they put together. We're going to look at the pictures, look at the concepts and everything. And we'll have a discussion in the comment section down below whether, you know, what we think about it. Obviously, we hate it in a whole. But what do we think about the individual concepts, what they look like, things like this. And I'll tell you what I think as well. So I'm going to go over the bulletins here. And let me make sure everything's working. I'm going to go over the bulletins here, and I'm going to pull up the screenshots as we go. Okay, so the new troop types. Supreme Legion is what they're called. These are the T11 troops. Number 1 is the Paladin. He's popping up on the screen right now. The Paladin looks like an infantry unit. I don't have any stats on him. I don't even know if they have stats on him. This is like, let me pull it up here so I can see as well. The thing is these are like concepts and stuff. So it's not like they're 100% on any of this, but they've got the, you can see the pictures right now. This is the Paladin. It is going to be the infantry type unit. You can see he's kind of like a knight with a hammer. Let's look at the second one. The second one is the Griffin Knight. You can see it on the screen right now. It's kind of, this is one that like surprises me the most. This is like the strangest one to me, the Griffin Knight. It's like the griffin that you see on the map. Let me see if I can find one, you know. It's like a griffin that you attack like that, but it's a Griffin Knight. But it's, you know, I don't know. This is the first troop that they have in the game that's not like a real troop. It's like a mythical creature. And I don't like that. I would rather see a real cavalry type unit. Tell me what you guys think about that. I'm not a fan. Okay, let's get to the archer. It's called Delfire. So here is the archer called Delfire. You can see it there. I can't tell if it would be like a short bowman or a long bowman. I think the thing is, these troops, they break all the rules of traditional, like, you know, how T1 through T10 are all, you know, basically every other troop is, you know, a different troop type. Like how you've got the short bowman and the crossbowman, how you've got the halberdier and you've got the swordsman, like the berserker. And how you have the siege towers and the rams, and then you have the trebuchet and mangonel. It's all different. So this seems to break all those rules. So the Delfire, that's the Delfire. Grande Siege. Let's check out the Grande Siege. So I got a couple pictures of the Grande Siege. You can see the first one here, and then you can see that's like the concept. Then you can see what it's like probably going to look like in the game in this second picture here. So that one actually looks pretty cool. You can tell it's more of like a ram. It's like a very powerful ram. So maybe that's going to change the ram game in Clash of Kings, and you're going to start seeing, you know, you're going to start seeing the rams, kind of like how the T9 siege tower was supposed to be used. Maybe you'll see this used, the Grande Siege, and it's spelled Gronde. Okay, next we're going to go check out the buildings. So let me go ahead and pull this one up here. So the new buildings: the Prayer Hall, which is used for improving talents; the Discipline Hall, used to unlock the Supreme Legion and increase training capacity and speed; and the Shelter is used to house your weak state troops, which we're going to get into in a second. We're going to get into the feature of the weak state troops. So here are the three buildings. I'm guessing that they're in order. It's in Chinese, obviously, as you can tell. All this is in Chinese. And this is like all concepts. Like, you know, they pay someone to draw this stuff up. That's how they get this stuff. And, you know, I don't know what to think of any of this stuff, really. The prayer hall is used to improve talents. You know what the talents are. let me show you what the talents are. So you're going to be able to improve the talents. These are the talents, I believe, right there. See, it says talent. Charge, dodge, trample, deadly march, and then for strike archer, it's charge, deadly march, resource battle, and random shot, etc. etc. But I think the paladin, the griffin knight, the Delphier, and the Grande siege, I think they have different talents than these. I think they're going to be a whole new like troop genre altogether. Like, they're not going to fit the same mold. I think they'll be going in the same buildings, but they're not going to fit the same mold. We'll see. This is just how it's kind of been explained to me, and when I was given, you know, these pictures, it's just what I'm able to come up with from the explanation I've been given. So, the new troop features: weak state. You will need to manage your Supreme Legion. That's your new troops. Take care with what you train and watch your food levels and shelter capacity. The new troops require more upkeep, and if you don't have enough food for them, a percentage of the Supreme Legion will become weak every hour and go to the shelter for help. While in the shelter, the new troops will require resources and need time to recover. If the amount of weak troops go over their shelter capacity, these excessive troops will die. So, basically the way I can understand it, and it's a little bit scary, is that these new Supreme Legion troops, the Paladin, the Griffin Knight, the Delphier, the Grande Siege, these troops are harder to take care of. So it's going to be hard to have a billion power of these troops, because you got to keep that food supplied at all times, because if you don't, they're going to go to the shelter, and then once your shelter capacity is reached, kind of like your hospital capacity, but I'm sure the shelter capacity is much smaller, basically those troops are going to die. So that's a pretty big deal, because you could be losing troops, and it kind of makes it seem like you might not be able to just train as many as you want and keep your food at zero. You're going to have to keep continuously providing food for these troops, or else they're going to go into the building that was called the shelter. And once your shelter capacity is reached, then you're going to start losing these troops, the Supreme Legion troops, which wouldn't be good. Okay, and then at the bottom here it says new science. Elite Legion. Increase training speed, troop training amount, and then decreases the troop training consumption. Okay. So that's pretty much the basics. Let me see if there's any screenshots here that I missed. I'll just throw up this picture that has all four of them together, all four of the troops together. Not really a big deal, but I'm going to pull up a picture right now of the Paladin. And you can see on the left, those look like the talents. So when I was talking about the building that increases the talents, that's probably what it's talking about, these four talents. So it looks like there's 4 talents for each troop type. Yeah, I see 4 talents for each troop type. So those are the troop types and everything, guys. One thing I wasn't able to get, I was not able to get a screenshot of the Prestige 6. So we will be, you know, saving that. We'll be saving that for another video. Hopefully I can get that to you soon. Not 100%, but there's a chance I'll be able to get that to you soon. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, what do you guys think about this stuff so far? It's you know, it's a little scary to see new troops and stuff. When Prestige 5 came out, it was scary too, but you guys know I'm not going to be supporting this. Especially, I want them to change the Prestige 6 to a level 36 castle, and I want them to make new skins for levels Prestige 1 through Prestige 6. I want them to become castle levels 31 to 36. That would take them, what, maybe a day to come up with new castle skins and make them look cool and stuff. It ruins our game to have these stupid looking wings and stuff, you know? It just looks tacky and terrible. So, one of the requirements that I did see, there's going to be requirements for everything. For Prestige 6, it's not just going to be where you can buy it. You have to complete tasks and certain things to get to Prestige 6. Such as like winning one of the conquest stages. You got to win one of the conquest stages, and that's to get to T11 troops as well. You have to fulfill requirements. So you'd have to like do certain tasks, maybe get a certain amount of kills, maybe do this, maybe do that. You have to do certain things as well as get the required materials and resources and things that you need to build the Prestige 6 You're going to need to get all that stuff to get the T11 troops and to get the prestige 6. So I don't know, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. You guys asked me for, you know, as much detail as I can get from this, and this is what I was able to come up with. So hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys already know it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Smash that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys later on with another video. I'll try to get that prestige 6 picture and video out tomorrow sometime. Alright, guys? See you in tomorrow's live stream. Good night.